to IP Farms. Well, the sun's shining today again. I'm enjoying it, thankful for it. We're gonna go back here and load up this little B Alice on the trailer. Finally gonna be going after the last piece of tillage equipment that I've been talking to you guys about for several weeks now. Dylan is the one that has it, and I can't even remember if I've told you guys that or not, but you know, he's the one that owns the little Alice that we picked up. So I'm just going to take it down with me when I go. No big deal. We tried to drag that off with the 250 and it ended up being a huge ordeal because the steering doesn't have any steering on the front. So I'm just going to chain it up, hopefully pick it up high enough, back the trailer under it with the loader. We got a little bit of rain coming in the morning, they're saying, so the ground's pretty dry around here right now, so I'm not going to tear up too much. So see what we can do, and then hopefully after that get it loaded up and tied down. Next time you see it, we'll be loading up the new piece of tillage equipment. To me anyway. Really looking forward to it. Been waiting on it for almost a year now, it seems like. I'm not really looking forward to the drive home because it's a lot wider than what the trailer is, and we're going to have to block it up and do a little bit of you know, chaining down, if you will. Wanted to wait till I got the gooseneck going, but that's just not going to happen, and I need to get that here. So let's see what we can do. Well, good morning. Here we are again. Another Saturday morning. I think it's March the 11th. Headed out to go get the new piece of tillage equipment. The service truck fired up here. We already got the tractor loaded up. You saw that the other day. Headed down to see Dylan. So might bring you along for a couple clips in the truck if I can find somewhere to mount the camera. Tell you a little bit more about it, and hopefully today we can get some better footage of getting it loaded. I don't think Dylan will mind being on camera. My buddy's gonna go with me, so I'll have that to contend with, but should be an ordeal trying to get this thing on this trailer anyway, so see what happens. Well, we're on the road. Already maybe an hour and 10 minutes into it. Kind of having to go a long way around, check how the trip is with the width conditions we're going to be facing. So stay tuned, I'll bring you back when we get there. Now I'll go ahead and give you a sneak peek of it. There it is. That's a King offset. Dylan's on the aisle over there. He's gonna back it out so we can move his little Alice down here, and then we'll get this loaded up. Show you more of it soon. what I thought it would be on the trailer. Might get you a clip of what it looks like here in the mirror for a second. Probably bring you back once we get there, as long as we don't have any trouble. Keep your fingers crossed. Well, here it is, guys. I think I told you exactly what it was when Dylan was backing it out, but this is a King BJ6, I believe, offset. I'm not sure what they consider that. If I wouldn't think that that's a 6 foot. It actually measures 112 inches from outside disc to outside disc. So I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. Maybe it's considered an 8 foot, 7 foot, 9 foot. I don't know. All I know is I've been needing one for a long time and finally found it. Little backstory on it right quick. Cousin Scott Small Farming and Things, the ones that put me on Dylan probably over a year ago now. Talked to him about this offset, sent me some pictures. He priced it. I told him I wanted it. If he'd work with me a little bit, he said he would. Of course, we became really good friends. He follows me on the channel. We've talked a lot. He's found me a lot of things, and of course the Alice, we got that for him, delivered that today. You've already seen that. But this offset, I was waiting to get the trailer fixed. You know, we had that in the shop, what, a couple of months ago, and then that project went south as usual. So I'm coming to the point that I was going to be needing this pretty soon. So we did some figuring and some measuring and decided that if we blocked up one end of it like this and chained it down really good, that it would make it all the way back. It's about a 230-mile round trip. So that's what we did. The tires on the trailer measure like 102, I think, outside, so it didn't hang over near as bad as what I thought, which I guess the angle of the gangs really threw me off when I was going down. But nothing moved. Mr. Russ, you know who you are. Measured a couple things before I left, and not even a 1/16 of an inch has moved in that 200-mile run, basically. Well, can't really say that. We'll say 110 miles back home. Pulled like a dream. Seems to be quite heavy. Don't know the exact weight on it. Of course, just like anything else, older equipment, it's got a lot of welding that's been done on it. Some's good, some's bad, but you know, we have a hot glue machine here, so we're not worried about that, and there's none that I see that's broken. And what I need to do with it, I don't think we'll run across any major issues with you know, tearing it up any further than it is, because most everything stump wise and tree and root related is already dead. So this is what I wanted before I bought the old disc tiller / disc plow, and just could not afford one, so we tried to make do with that. It didn't work, so now we're going to really turn some ground and chop some roots and debris up. He also gave me a 3-point sprayer frame with booms on it. I need a little bit of work. Gave me a pump for it. He gave me a cylinder for the disc here, so can't complain one iota. Dylan, I really appreciate it. Good safe trip. Everything went great. It's getting late. I'm gonna go home and spend some time with the wife, so we're not going to unload it today. Me and Dad will get it one day this week. I might throw that on another clip. I got another upcoming video moving some stuff around, so we'll see what happens. But let me get situated here, and all right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up and call it good. Wonderful trip today. It's getting dark on me. I'm kind of tired. Dylan, thank you very much. Amazing to finally get to shake your hand and meet you. Really appreciate you working with me on the offset. Cousin Scott, you too, for introducing me to Dylan a long time ago and this offset. I really wanted one of these in the very beginning, never could afford it. I've said that already, but Dylan, I really appreciate the deal. You cut me on it. Pennies on the dollar for sure compared to anything else I've looked at. So definitely stay tuned, guys, for some upcoming videos. We'll get a little clip, like I said, of unloading this on another video that's coming up. You'll understand a little bit more, and hopefully get this thing in the ground before long, at least to test it. Maybe not for a real reason. We're going to test it and see how it does behind the 1086. So definitely stay tuned for that. Really appreciate everybody being here. Thank you for following along the journey with me. I know it's up and down, and sometimes it's equipment retrieval, equipment repair, field work, clearing. You never know what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolates. I've always said that. So with that, I think we'll just call it good and see what happens over the next few days. So if you're new to the channel, if you got any questions or concerns or anything, don't hesitate, drop it down in the comments. Really appreciate everybody. Don't forget, if you're interested in checking out or having any merchandise, hats, t-shirts, stickers, check out the Mad Moose Designs. I'll put the link in the description, and see what you think about it. Really appreciate everything. Till next time, thank you.